Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. It's a late season, top 25 matchup here. Two teams that have earned the right to be ranked will test each other, and there's big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Hokies will kick this away to start us off. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So Kennesaw State will get the first crack on offense today. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble. Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He's brought down quickly, is short. Yards closer to the marker. They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. QB decides to keep it here. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny it. Up with that conversion.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that completion. They'll hand it off. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for another first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Here's the 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. 3rd down and short on the 8th play of this opening drive. Dropping back, it's Turner. Pressure is coming. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Got space, looking to score. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The offense sets up for the 1st and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd and goal for the offense. the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Well, that is a dream start for the offense. But what an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense comes out for their first possession today. Each team is kind of led, Kirk, by one of those alpha linebackers they are counting on for so much every week.
Well, he's got to be physical in that box area, but also have the ability to play out in space against these teams that like to throw the football. Both these guys can do all of that.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Defense is coming after him. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Hokies.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. Well, this head coach clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
Looks right for a quick completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Testing the right side here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to run this one in. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. And they've got him, the defense, with a tackle for loss to wrap up the first quarter of play. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to this, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. The defense stops him there on the scramble close to the goal line, but not in. So a field goal attempt coming up now. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And that one's off.
Remains tied.
And the game will remain tied.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Turner. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And they hand it off to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that...
There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. We got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big...
And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. There's the handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Boy, a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the 1st down. Was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Second down after that previous play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Great move there. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Offense.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs them up 10 yards. Now it's second down here. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The tight end makes the grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And this one is right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Owls offense. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up. Back to throw. It's Turner. Caught quickly. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's found some room at the 45. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. To contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's complete downfield. Brought down after 40. That'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the game just good enough for a first down. Now this is the 8th play in this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
But they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Green. And he's brought down to the 16. Would been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Now, timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. They've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Kennesaw. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Get this third quarter underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Great cut. They whiff on him. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And the back gets the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
It's out there now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Powers through the tackle. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Turner. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Gets some space around the 30. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. And there's the handoff. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And he makes the grab in the end zone. The two-pointer gets him back within a field goal. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll call for the fair catch here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass here. From the 15-yard line, it's second and long. He'll hand it off. And they've got him. No huddle now for the offense. To throw, it's Turner. That's a bullet pass to the left side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Explosive gain across midfield. He'll spot it about the 35.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down. Looking to throw the football. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Now it's third and short in the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here to prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. They've already gone for it 4 times and converted twice. Here comes a fifth. Looking for his big tight end. Finds his man, has the first down. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Solid tackle, able to get him down. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And he'll set up to throw. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown, Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Getting set for second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is caught. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made by the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
Kennesaw State, 28. Virginia Tech, 21.
We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The gain makes it second and medium.
Second down.
Makes a quick grab. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The first down pickup, tackle at the 45. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. First down, looking to throw the ball. Comes up with the catch. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a quick grab. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finding.
Intercepted by Virginia Tech.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Bringing pressure. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw to his receiver, and he pulls in the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Heading for the goal line, and now the ball's knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down play coming up. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble now. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. That ball snagged for a completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Quarterback drops back. Looking to test the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's got it. Finally brought down, but the game moves it to the 44. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Always looking to throw. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds in closing this game out.
He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Running out of time in the pocket. The sure hands. It's Green. Touchdown, Hokies. Still no answer for this offense.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside.
Is good.
Recover it, you never know.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
36. Virginia Tech. 28.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And looking for a big play here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll give it to the running back. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's fourth down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
Looking for his big tight end. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Going again on 2nd and 10.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That's a big gain. Exciting play to end the game, but he's stopped short, and the clock will run out. Well, a really entertaining game. It came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.